The theory that our expectations shape our reality is probably the most controversial piece of the law of attraction. Is it really possible that 65 passengers and crew members expected their flight to crash into the South Tower of the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001? Did George Floyd expect to die at the hands of a racist cop on Memorial Day in 2020? I think it's safe to say that as Black people, we expect to encounter racism at some point. Some of us anticipate it more actively than others. It's probably safe to say that the older we are, the more we expect it. Then again, young activists like Sandra Bland would probably have expected to encounter it more than others in her age group who weren't as focused on the movement. This is the most slippery slope in the land of the law of attraction. Is it really all about blaming the victim? The Reverend Chris Michaels, one of my favorite law of attraction ministers, gave a great example one Sunday morning. He talked about a family who boasted that they never got sick. While the rest of the world suffered colds and flus, this family stayed well. They believed that immunity was in their genes. We all know people who insist they have a cast iron stomach, people who insist their cuts and scrapes always heal quickly, and we also know people who believe they'll never catch a break. Their belongings are stolen, their refrigerator breaks down, a mistake on their timesheet causes their rent check to bounce. The law of attraction teaches that our thoughts and beliefs create our reality whether we like it or not. Rather than getting caught up in the idea of blaming the victim, it's best to test the theory yourself. Forget about who deserves or who causes what, because that's not our business. That belongs to the realm of God's mysterious ways. Instead, perform your own experiments. That's what I did, and it's something I do whenever I feel the need to adjust my course. So here's what I want you to do. When you have a day ahead of you where you'll be running errands or doing anything that will have you crossing paths with strangers, tell the universe that you want to encounter friendly people and kindness. Don't question or doubt your success. Just set the intention, release it to the universe, and expect results. It should work the first time, but if it doesn't, do it until it does work. It works every time for me, so have faith in the process. Once you've seen how well that works and you feel confident in your ability to use the law, try it on the job. As you're getting ready for work, tell the universe you want to have a good day at work with lots of friendly interactions and productivity. I had to use that tool quite a bit when I worked for a company that had really mean, hateful, hostile customers. And sure enough, when I started that day by setting intentions, I got all the nice people while my coworkers were screamed and harassed and cursed at. I can't begin to understand how the law of attraction manipulates computerized phone systems, and I don't know why visiting a law of attraction-based church causes people to get good parking spots, even during the height of last-minute Christmas shopping, but it does. All I know is you have to try it for yourself. It works for the big stuff as well as the small stuff. But sometimes, when Black people feel like something is big, we tend to get in our own way. Let's say we want to write science fiction novels. Our first thought is probably going to be, is there already a Black person writing science fiction? Our knee-jerk reaction, after all, is to always consider how many other Black people are doing what it is that we want to do. Maybe we want to go for a promotion at work, but we think, well, they already have 2 Black managers. They're not going to let 3 of us be managers. Or maybe the company has never had a Black manager, so why would I be any different? Racism affects us in ways we may not consider. It can cloud our dreams and goals. Even when we're fired up and determined to break barriers, we're reinforcing that barrier subconsciously. We think we're just being realistic, but we're actually interfering, throwing monkey wrenches into the process. We're telling the universe that the process is going to be hard because we're Black, or Black and poor, or Black and gay, or Black and overweight, whatever. The law of attraction would not know your race or sex or history unless you throw that into the mix when you set your intentions, therefore clouding your intentions with the limitations that apply to you in your mind. That's why meditation is so important. When we fall into the gap between thoughts, we shed everything that makes up our identity. In that state, we interact with the field of potentiality as pure spirit. And by pure spirit, I mean no race, no sex, no age. We're just purely spirit. So when you want to manifest something that feels big to you, big or hard or full of barriers, do your asking when you're in the gap. If you're still struggling to find the gap, do it in the moment when you first wake up. Be quick about it. Announce your goal and nothing else. Don't describe how you plan to get there or what you need to overcome. Just mention your goal, not the steps along the way. That's how you let the law do its job. Then you do yours. Apply for the job, no politicking, brown-nosing or schmoozing. Write the book you want to write. Don't worry about how many agents are open to submissions in that genre. Just take the necessary steps and police your thoughts. Police your thoughts like a racist cop at a BLM march. When you have thoughts like, well, maybe I need to do this to help things along, you interrogate that thought like it's a suspect in a crime. Figure out the motivation. Is it fear, doubt, lack of faith in the law? If that's the case, use your mental handcuffs to neutralize the thought, because our doubts and fears will hinder, if not completely derail, the manifestation. And definitely any actions we take out of fear will make the whole thing blow up in our face. So for this meditation, I want you to fall into the gap between thoughts, lengthen it, drop in a goal or dream, then find another gap as soon as possible. That way you stop thinking about your goal and release it fully to the universe with trust. Now take a deep breath and let's begin. If you have trouble quieting your thoughts, try counting your breaths. Start over when you get to 4. Make sure your body is relaxed, especially your neck and shoulders. If you have trouble getting started, try watching the graphic video for a while. Then when your thoughts have slowed down, you can close your eyes. Know that the universal creator loves you enough to provide a means that allows you to be a creator also, through the projection of your thoughts. Relax, breathe slowly and deeply, and enjoy. If you enjoyed this meditation, please subscribe to my channel for upcoming meditations created specifically for African Americans.